friends, it's Danielle coming to you today with another video. And I thought I'd make this video about what is savings challenges and how do you use them and what do you do with the money once you're done a savings challenge. So let's go ahead, and I've got a few savings challenges here. This one is from my site. It's called Counting My Pennies. That's my Etsy shop. It's not on my Etsy, it's on my Ko-fi shop. So you could get that one there. It's a freebie that I have. And so this is an example of a savings challenge. This one saves $20. This is also another example of a savings challenge. This is also on my shop, but it's on my Etsy shop, not on my Ko-fi. I will put the links down below. This is also another example of one. We call these tinies because they're a tinier challenge. And here are some more from Angela Marie 888. This one's from Tori Budgets. Here's another one from Budget with Carly. And this one is from April's Fresh Start. So these are examples of savings challenges. So what do you do with them? Many of us have credit card debt, trying to pay off tuition, student loan debt. You also you're trying to save up for Christmas. So what we do is we do these savings challenges throughout the year. You could start at any time. And it's a way to save money for a certain purpose, to pay off certain bills or whatever. So to play a savings challenge, this one, for instance, from April's Fresh Start, it saves $32. On her Ko-fi, it doesn't come laminated and with the scratch off part. I did that part myself. I don't even remember what the totals are in here, but I know it comes up to $32. So you would just scratch one, and that's the amount you put into an envelope. This one is another one here. This is from Budget with Carly. This one saves $50, and you just mark off $1 each time. The way I use these is when you see that I have, I'll put this aside and I'll take out one of my budgeting books here. So this one is with my minis. So when I do my minis on my videos, you will see on my other videos, I have my minis spread out. I have them all spread out like this. I roll a die, and I have usually 8 of them. And so then that way, what I do with the 8 is I will put $1. I usually dedicate $25 per binder. So and I choose that amount because for me, it's an easier amount to put away. Some people, they have, they're putting away $1,000, like their entire paycheck. They're putting away $500, $50. It all depends on your budget, and it all depends on how you're doing your savings, because everybody's way is different. We're not all exactly the same. So for me, the easiest way for me is to turn it into a game. It makes saving fun. It makes it easier. And by coming on here on YouTube and talking to you guys, it keeps me accountable every week. So for me, with my budget, as a single parent, I found that putting aside $25 for my minis, $25 for my Christmas challenges, and then this one is my tinies, $25 for here, which is $75. That is easier for me to pull aside than pulling aside a larger amount. Let me put these back over here. So like for instance, with my tinies, so these would be more, I call them quickies. This would be more of a tiny because it's a smaller amount. And you get with these, you're able to put your own amount. So for me with the tinies, I do them as $1. So this one would save you $8. With this one you would roll the die, and you'd go five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd put away $3 in the envelope. So that's how I do it. It's an easier way for me. It's a more fun way for me, and it keeps things interesting. Like I said, everybody does theirs different. For me, my tinies are in here. I allocate 25, so I always put the 25 in here. And then I have my minis in here. So like I said, I spread them all out and then I put them in here. You would see me using in my videos funny money. I write funny money on here and I put a cute little sticker. Because here in Canada, we don't have dollar bills anymore and we don't have $2 bills anymore. So this is what ours look like. This is our $2. This is our $1. These ones are special because they commemorate something, but this is what they look like. When you're doing challenges like this, that takes a lot of 1s and 2s, it adds up and it makes this very heavy over time. And it becomes extremely bulky. So what I do in this case is I use the dollars. When I get $5, I then put the $5 in there and I take these and I put these back into play. So that's what I do with that. That's what makes it easier for me. And also I number them. So all my challenges are numbered and you will see the numbers on each envelope. So another thing, you're wondering now, okay, so you have this. So now what else do I do? Once you're done your savings challenge, what do you do with it? So then what I do is I have another binder where I have my sinking funds. Your sinking funds is a fund that you're constantly funding all the time in order to achieve a bigger goal. So with this one, it's my 3 months ahead. So my 3 months ahead, I'm trying to put away 3 months of living expenses away. So that way, in case of anything, you never know. You could become sick, you could lose your job, anything could happen. So I'm trying to start off with 3 months ahead, and then from 3 months, then 6 months, and go on and so on and so forth. I'm also saving for vacation because a girl needs one. I'm also saving for car repair. I have my cat, and rainy day fund is your emergency fund. So I also follow the Dave Ramsey 7 baby steps. So the first step is to save $1,000 for your starter emergency fund. Then step 2 is to pay off all non-mortgage debt. So that's the main goal, is to start funding my rainy day fund. I'm making sure this comes up to $1,000. So this is the first goal that I'm trying to achieve. I have 2 kids in college, so I'm putting aside for that. Beauty, that's self-explanatory. My car insurance and home insurance, because when you pay for the year, you do get a discount with my insurance. So that's what I'm trying to put aside for a whole year, to then go from there. I'm eventually going to need a new car because mine is getting very old, and I would like to purchase a new home. So I have one for a new home fund. So these are my savings funds, my sinking funds. So those are the envelopes for that. Now you're wondering, do I have to get all these binders? Do I have to get all these envelopes? No, you don't. So an idea that came to me is that instead of having a binder with all these envelopes, you could use a photo album. And photo album has pockets, and you could number them. You could get a photo album from the dollar store, you could get the numbers from the dollar store, or you could just write them out, stick them on here with a post-it note, and just start that way. Start with a package of just regular mailing envelopes, or recycle envelopes that you have from bills and stuff like that. You could do that. And savings challenges, you don't necessarily have to break the bank there are a lot of really, really nice savings challenges. I try to keep mine very inexpensive. So for one like this, it does not come laminated. You'd have to do that yourself if you want to, but you do get the PDF file. And this, I believe, is $3.50 on my site. My quickies are free on my Ko-fi site. This is $3.50 on my Etsy site. There are many YouTubers that are on Ko-fi. That's Ko-fi or coffee, if you pronounce it that way. And they have stuff that are free, like with April's Fresh Start. This one is free. It, like I said, it does not come laminated. I did this myself. Angela Marie, this is another free one on her site. And Budget with Carly, this is another free one. So, and also with Tori's budgets. So the thing is that you could start. And the thing is, it's just about starting. If you don't have $25 to put aside every week or $75 to put aside every week, do you have $5? Instead of spending that $5 on that Tim Hortons coffee or that Dunkin' Donuts coffee, you could take that $5. You have a savings challenge. Let's say you have 2 of them or 3 of them. You could get dice from anywhere. Dollar Tree sells a package of 6 dice for $1.50. You could get some dice. You've got 3 savings challenges. You've got your $5. You roll your dice, 2. So 1, 2, put $1 on here. Roll your dice, 1, put $1 on here. Roll your dice, that's 4. You don't have 4. If you did have 4, right? So let's say this was the 4th one. So with just $5, you could still start. You don't have to make these each increments of $1. You can make these 50 cents, 25 cents. For instance, with Angela Marie 888, she has 25 cents placeholders. She has the 50 cent placeholders, and these are free on her site. So you can make these in even smaller increments than what you see here. So you could do that. You could start. It's just a matter of just starting. Do not allow, the fact that, I don't have very much to save to hold you back. It's about saving 1 penny at a time. So just start. So this is what savings challenges are. This is how you play them. And this is how I just explained to you how you allocate the money. How you want to allocate it, it's up to you. Sometimes you could even take this money and put it towards the 50 envelope savings challenge, which saves you, I believe it's the 100 envelope that saves you $5,050. And they have the 50 envelope, savings challenge also, which is $1,000-something. So you could put it towards those bigger challenges, or you could just put it into sinking funds. This is what you have. Just start anywhere. Start where you're at. We don't have a lot of money, especially in this economy. Things are expensive. We don't have a lot. But you could even have a sinking funds for the groceries, for the light bill. You can have as much sinking funds as you want. You just need to start. That's all you've got to do. And to start now is better than to never starting at all. So I hope this video was helpful. Please like, subscribe, and click on that ring button in order to be alerted for any more videos that I put out. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope this was helpful for you. Thanks. Bye.